What if happiness wasn't something you had to wait for? What if you didn't need to change your job, move to a new city, or achieve a massive goal to feel genuinely happy? Gretchen Rubin in The Happiness Project explores this very idea. She didn't write this book because she was depressed or struggling. She wrote it because she realized she could be happier right where she was. Instead of waiting for happiness to happen, she decided to study it, plan for it, and take small, daily actions to create it. In this book, Rubin embarks on a year-long experiment to improve her happiness, 1 month at a time, focusing on different aspects of life, from relationships and work to mindfulness and gratitude. The beauty of The Happiness Project is that it's practical, relatable, and backed by research. It's not about making radical changes, but about finding joy in everyday life through small, intentional shifts. In this deep dive, we'll explore each chapter, uncovering the key insights and actionable lessons from Rubin's journey so you can start your own happiness project. Chapter 1. January. Boosting energy. Rubin starts her happiness project with energy. She realizes that feeling happier requires physical and mental energy, and if she's constantly tired or sluggish, she won't have the motivation to pursue other happiness-boosting habits. She identifies 4 key strategies to increase her energy. Go to sleep earlier. Lack of sleep makes everything harder. She sets a strict bedtime and tracks her sleep to ensure she's getting enough rest. Exercise daily. Even small bursts of physical activity improve mood, reduce stress, and increase overall well-being. Declutter and organize. A messy environment leads to mental exhaustion. She systematically tackles clutter, room by room, and finds an immediate boost in happiness. Act with enthusiasm. Even when she doesn't feel like it, she practices acting energetic, which tricks her brain into actually feeling more energetic. This chapter highlights a powerful idea. Small changes in daily habits create long-term happiness. Chapter 2. February. Remember love. After focusing on personal energy, Rubin shifts her attention to her marriage and relationships. Research shows that strong, loving connections are one of the biggest factors in happiness. She sets out to improve her marriage without expecting her spouse to change. Instead of waiting for affection, attention, or appreciation from him, she focuses on what she can do differently. Her strategies include giving proofs of love. She makes small, thoughtful gestures. Leaving notes, sending sweet texts, and doing little acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. Avoiding criticism. She becomes mindful of unnecessary negativity, resisting the urge to nitpick or correct. Focusing on fun. She makes an effort to bring lightness and humor into her marriage rather than just managing daily responsibilities. This chapter emphasizes a crucial happiness lesson. The best way to improve relationships is by changing how you show up. Chapter 3. March. Aim higher. With more energy and a stronger marriage, Rubin turns to work and personal goals. She realizes that progress, ambition, and growth are key components of happiness. Her goals include starting a blog. She takes on a new challenge that pushes her creatively. Embracing failure. She shifts her mindset from avoiding mistakes to seeing them as learning experiences. Finding passion in the process. Instead of chasing big milestones, she focuses on enjoying the daily effort toward meaningful work. This chapter teaches that happiness doesn't come from achievements, it comes from engagement, learning, and meaningful effort. Chapter 4. April Lighten Up. After focusing on work, Rubin realizes she needs to bring more fun and playfulness into her life. Happiness isn't just about goals, it's also about enjoying the moments. She makes a conscious effort. Be more playful with her kids. Instead of just managing schedules, she slows down and fully engages in playtime. Laugh more. She actively seeks humor, watches comedies, and surrounds herself with people who make her laugh. Sing in the morning. She starts her day with a positive ritual that instantly improves her mood. The big takeaway here is that fun is essential, not optional, for happiness. Even small moments of playfulness can transform your daily life. Chapter 5. May. Make serious about play. Rubin takes her exploration of fun a step further by identifying what she truly enjoys. She realizes that many people don't actually know what brings them joy. They just follow what society says they should like. She asks herself, what did I love doing as a child? Clues to authentic joy. What activities make me lose track of time? A sign of deep engagement. What hobbies energize me instead of draining me? She discovers that true fun is deeply personal. It doesn't have to be exciting or trendy, it just has to bring joy. This chapter encourages us to take our happiness seriously, to actively create time for hobbies, interests, and activities that genuinely make us feel alive. Chapter 6. June. Make time for friends. One of the biggest factors in happiness is social connection. Rubin decides to be more intentional about friendships. Instead of waiting for plans to happen, she actively reaches out and nurtures her relationships. Her strategies include scheduling regular friend dates, making friendships a priority instead of an afterthought, showing up for others, making small but meaningful gestures, checking in, sending messages, celebrating birthdays, joining groups, expanding social circles by participating in communities with shared interests. This chapter is a reminder that happiness grows in connection. Even introverts benefit from quality relationships and deep friendships. Chapter 7. July. Buy some happiness. Can money buy happiness? Rubin explores this controversial question and concludes that money, when spent wisely, absolutely contributes to happiness. She identifies 3 ways to use money for happiness. Spend on experiences, not things. Vacations, dinners, and activities create lasting memories, while material possessions quickly lose their excitement. Buy time. Hiring help, outsourcing chores, and reducing stress tasks free up time for what truly matters. Invest in others. Spending money on gifts, donations, and experiences for others brings surprising joy. This chapter challenges the belief that money doesn't affect happiness. It does, but only when used intentionally. Chapter 8. August. Contemplate the heavens. Rubin explores the spiritual side of happiness. While she doesn't follow a specific religion, she realizes that practices like gratitude, mindfulness, and reflection deepen happiness. Her key practices include keeping a gratitude journal, writing down things she's thankful for each day, practicing mindfulness, being present, slowing down, and appreciating simple moments, engaging in acts of kindness, focusing on something bigger than herself. This chapter highlights that happiness isn't just about personal pleasure, it's about connection to something greater. In conclusion, at the end of her year-long experiment, Rubin realizes that happiness is built through small, consistent actions. Her key takeaways: happiness isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. Small changes lead to big results. Improving sleep, relationships, and habits can transform your life. Fun, gratitude, and connection are essential. Life isn't just about productivity, it's about joy. Personal happiness is a responsibility. When you're happier, you're better to those around you. The best part of the Happiness Project is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about creating your own version of happiness. So, what small action will you take today to increase your happiness? If you found this deep dive valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights from real deep understanding. Until next time, keep choosing happiness, one small step at a time.